Welcome back to WTOL 11 Your Day. It's that time of year when everything turns green. Not necessarily outside, but shake side. Chad Bringman of the Ronald McDonald House of Greater Toledo joins us with why a green drink can help families in need. We're talking Shamrock shakes this morning, Chad.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Good morning. Absolutely. So this is the time of year, of course, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. McDonald's comes out with their Shamrock shakes, and Ronald McDonald House Charities benefits from your sweet tooth.
Absolutely. You know, we love Shamrock shakes. Most people do, right? But it's a great way to support us. The best way for me to kind of talk about, the importance of the Shamrock shake is to talk about our history. And in 1974, the very first Ronald McDonald House opened in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And a football player that played for the Philadelphia Eagles had a 3-year-old daughter with leukemia and found themselves sleeping in the chairs, eating out of the vending machines, just not very comfortable. Yeah. And the team and some others kind of in Philadelphia rallied and said, we really need there to be a house, a place for families to stay when their child's in the hospital, right? When they're going through some of the worst days. So that was kind of the concept and where it all started and was rooted. And then eventually they kind of needed some support. So one of the folks they went and talked to was the local McDonald's owner operator. And he said, you know what, we've got this brand new product coming out called a Shamrock Shake. We'll give you the proceeds from that Shamrock Shake, but we ask that you call it the Ronald McDonald House. So that's where the namesake comes from. That's where the shake gets involved, but it's deeply rooted into our history.
Yeah, I mean, and when you think about something that started in the 70s and is still making a difference in people's lives today, obviously there was a great need for this in the community.
100%. We're very fortunate here in Northwest Ohio, Southeast Michigan, and we have tremendous support from our community. But our McDonald's owner-operators, they really do step up. When we built the new house, they were very actively involved. And things like the Shamrock Shake is not something they're required to do. There's no obligation. It's just they really love that history. They love that legacy. And it's something that they just love to do and interact with their customers. There's certainly a lot of other things that they do inside of the stores. You can round up when you're there. French fry sales. There's a percentage. There's a portion of the French fries that the McDonald's owner operators themselves kind of make a contribution on top of that. But really, McDonald's is a great supporter. We see support inside, outside of McDonald's. But Shamrock Shake is a fun time of year.
Yeah, it sure is. So when you get your shake, a quarter of all sales from the shakes go directly to you guys. And last year, you were able to take home about $35,000. And what kind of difference does that make for what you guys do there every day?
Well, families come and they stay with us. Our average length of stay fluctuates usually between about 8 and 11 days. Families don't pay anything to stay here. It's very humbling to me. We're celebrating our 40th year this year, and every dollar that we raise that we spend here on families is raised in the community through donations. So these things are extremely, extremely important. We're very fortunate for a lot of what the community steps up and does for us all the time.
Yeah, so if you want to help the Ronald McDonald House here in Toledo, make sure you go and get your shakes. We know that they'll have them through St. Patty's Day, but they're pretty popular, so you want to make sure you go ahead and get them before, while supplies last on those.
Literally, right?
Well, Diane has one with me this morning. We're gonna we got to take a sip. Here she comes.
Awesome.
All right, we got to cheers to the families and to the kids,
awesome.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Pretty good.
Thick. I'm like having really tasty, very good.
Doesn't matter how cold it is. This tastes good, especially when we're helping out.
Yeah, absolutely. Chad, thank you so much for joining us this morning.